Welcome to part 4 of Fish in Sicily, the night vision version. I was thinking about what night vision is associated with, and I used to think of only the Gulf War, because that's how I'd see it growing up. You'd see footage of missiles firing off in the sky and the air during the night, like really slow and tiny from far away, like almost like little video games. But now everybody associates it with Paris Hilton. So just putting that out there. Today was my first day of driving, and probably my last. I get to drive the little car because Nita, Ella, and Maria and I went to the beach. We drove there because it's a long walk, like I said in the last part 3 episode. So we're going to go to those big white cliffs, which I found out are called the Turkish Steps. We didn't make it, but we had a nice time on the beach. So when we were leaving, it was on a very steep hill. And I said, oh, I can drive a standard. I'll do it. And sure enough, I gave the first car a little kiss on the butt, but the rest of it went smoothly. It was mostly downhill on the way home. But now I can say I've driven in Sicily, and it was fun. I also want to talk about, before I came on this trip, I had never had a full cup of coffee. I tasted it. I've never been a person into coffee or caffeine, but I said, I gotta have it here. First day when I was here, I asked for tea, and they said, what? So I just had coffee, and I was like, I'll be polite, I'll have coffee. And it was great. It was like a shot of adrenaline right into my brain. I could feel my hairs tingling when I was drinking it. And this morning I had something called latte, which I'd heard a million times, but I didn't know it was just milk and a little coffee. And it was great. I doubt that I'll have this back at home, but it was fun to try. Growing up, my dad made a point to show me, coffee is a drug just as much as cigarettes. Look at the lines people stand in. They're addicted to it. He's like, and it eats up your money. I said, So I figured, well, I don't need it. And I haven't needed it, so it's been fine. But it was fun trying it here. The other thing that we did today was we went up the hills into Agrigento because we're on the beach in town in front of the city. And it was super windy and really a beautiful view. We were there when the sun was setting. So it was the money hour, and everything was in this vivid glow, this nice soft orange light reflecting off of all these yellow and pink and reddish colored buildings. And you could see down below, you could see little ancient temples. There was one way out in front and one up on a hill. And we're going to visit that next. It's called the Valley of the Temples. It's where the Romans and the Greeks built these big temples, some of which have been ruined, but others are still intact. So I'm excited to see that. So again, another day of eating. I think I took 3 naps today, which is a record for me, and I'm really proud of that. And I'm having a ball. Part 5 tomorrow.